Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Bem Bem Sev signing on again. And I'm actually in a beautiful park. It's called Aliante Nature Park. And behind me is their falls, is a man-made falls and a man-made lake. Actually, I will just like turn around the camera or focus the camera later on because I have a lot of wild ducks all around me. We might be asking why I'm here at the park. It's because right now I want to do real talk. And the reason why I'm here at the park is because I am slightly stressed out today. So one way of coping my being stressed out is to go out and breathe. And the best thing to do it is in the park. So, because as I've said, I want to do a real talk today, and I want to really talk about a very, how do we call it, sensitive topic, which is all about stress. Whatever I say in this vlog today is my personal opinion about stress. It's what I experience and I just want to share it with you. And so what a beautiful sharing with you is to do it in a nature park or a Aliante Nature Park, because listening to the sound of the waterfalls and looking into the lake, the man-made lake, and the wild ducks all around me, and makes it a beautiful feeling that helps me cope up with stress. So what is stress? So let us define first. Let me define first what is stress. Stress is actually our body's response to pressure. Because in life, there will always be good and bad things that will happen. But it just depends on how we react and how we handle stress. We all deal with stress differently. That is a fact. And you might be asking also, how are we going to cope up with stress? This is only my experience. If it's possible, number one, if it's possible, get out or go out, go to a park, go to a place where you can breathe, go to a wide, vast place where you can breathe. And then, if you have money, shop. Or if you don't have money, just go window shopping. It helps ease the stress. My stress right now is just slight. It's just a slight stress that I'm feeling right now. Or you can go to a friend. I know we have best friend, or we have best friends, or we have friends who can help us. Talk to them. Choose a friend that has a listening that has a listening ear. A friend who just listens and not give you advice or advices. If you have a sport, play a game. Like me, I developed a sport about 6 months ago when I retired, so that there's something that could keep me busy. Okay? Don't stay in the house. Don't stay in the house and sulk in the corner. Stay away from people who cause you stress. And then pray and pray a lot. Remember, I would like to give a shout out to my nephew, Erwin Chua at Cagayan de Oro, because he shared to me yesterday in the Facebook, which is really fitting to my content today. And this is how it goes. Stress comes from trying to do it all. on our own. Isn't it true? Because there are things that we really want to do on our own, but sometimes we cannot. And peace comes from putting it all in God's hands. So remember that. Stress comes from trying to do it all on your own. But peace comes from putting it all in God's hands. Okay, always. Prayer helps a lot. Now, let's go into what causes the stress. What causes my stress today? I know that there's a lot of stressors. We call it stressors. Things that cause your stress. Number one in my list, money or financial situation. Okay, now don't worry, because even billionaires or millionaires, they too have problems with regard to money. This is how money gets into the picture. As I've said, don't worry, because even billionaires, even millionaires, they too have financial problems. Believe me. Wanna bet? Okay. For us, like average income people, we also have this kind of problem. And every day that we wake up, I don't know if somebody will tell me, no, I don't have problems with money. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay? Now, managing our financial situation is a big challenge to us. Maybe I would not like to give you tips, but maybe a little slight advice. Because the younger generation now really have a tendency to like spend the money, splurge into buying things, and save. Probably number one is to save if you can. Save for the rainy days, as what my mom and the older people would say. Save for my rainy days. And actually, at my age, I have a few regrets in life for not doing what I was supposed to do. That is saving when I was still young. So shout out to the younger generation out there. Start now. Okay, even if you save $5 per week or 20 pesos per week, okay, if you sum it up over a period of time, you may be surprised that you have this much already. Now, do not save, or if you want to save it in a bank, don't put it on checking where you can easily withdraw as much as possible. You just put it on savings. Or if you have a large amount, put probably on a money market. Or sometimes they call it in the bank CDs. Because if you put it on checking, it will not earn interest. But if you put it on savings, probably there may be a slight. See how many times I've used the word slight? There may be a slight interest that you can earn from your savings. Just have the discipline of not withdrawing it, because that's money for the rainy days. Okay, and one more thing, don't make it a habit of saving after you receive your paycheck, saving after you have gone buying things, because the tendency is you will not be saving anything because nothing will be left. So save first a portion or a small percent, or maybe if you can do, force yourself. For you, it's a must. It should be a must that you save like something like a fraction of what you have earned or from your salary. Okay? And don't ever spend beyond your means. And don't do impulse buying. The last two, if you do the last two, you will end up having debts. And you see, that's the first stressor. Money or financial situation or financial status. What's the next one? Next one would be stress at work. Stress stress in your job. Stress at work or stress at the workplace. Why am I saying this? Because I have a lot of friends who's gonna share to me with regard to their job or their work or their workplace. There's some stress that they feel at their job. First of all, you must love your job. Otherwise, you didn't apply for the... I'm back again. I just have to stop my vlogging. It's because my cell phone gave me a warning that it's too hot. And when I touched my phone, it was really hot. I don't want my phone to explode on my face. So I need to stop. So might as well let you see what's in this park right here. This is called Aliante Nature Park. It's the falls over there. Okay, and that's the lake. It's a man-made falls and it's a man-made lake. And let me just slowly pan my camera. Look at these wild ducks. Okay, they're flying around. Some of them are wading in the lake. Okay, so once again, let me just pan my camera so you will see what's in this park right here. So that's part of the park. Let me just, and there's a short bridge right here. Okay, and there's another like little falls right here. Okay, so that's it, and that's where water flows and making like a small falls right here on this side. Okay, see. Okay, so there are doves and wild ducks right here. It's because of the lake. So, okay, is that a turtle? Okay. Now, you know what's nice in this park? Because it is located in the inner city. And so, what does that mean? Like right here, if you get hungry, that's Carl's Jr. Over to that side, there's actually a grocery store, that's Smith's grocery store. And there are other restaurants. There's a Chinese restaurant over there. Okay, so look how beautiful this park is. Okay, so most probably I can get back to my explanation or my sharing of how slightly stressed am I today, or I am today. So that's the reason why I'm here in the park. So let's go back to my sharing about stress. Okay, so look at the trees. Look how healthy the trees are here. the birds are like coming to me. They're thinking that I have food for them. Sorry, birds, I don't have food for you today because I'm on a different mission. But there's a big signage over there that says do not feed birds. So that's one reason, birds. That's why I cannot give you food. Okay? Okay. Now let's go back to my sharing about the reason why I'm here, because I'm slightly stressed out. Okay? So, okay, just a heads up. Okay, the first one that I've shared to you, first stressor, first thing that causes your stress is about money or financial situation. Now, as I've said too, and as I've shared to you, don't worry about that, because even billionaires, even millionaires, they too have their share of money problem. And so, okay, with my beautiful background over there, okay, second stressor, second cause of stress. I have a lot of friends coming to me and sharing to me, I am so stressed out with my job right now, with my work right now, with the workplace right now. Okay, now, first of all, you must love your job. Okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. The reason why you applied for this job, because according to you, it sounds or it looks like it's interesting. And I like it because it's in line with the interest that I have. Okay? So, first of all, you must love your job. Okay? There's also, this is probably the stress that you might feel, or you might feel. Mabas pagka-Bisaya to. You might feel in your job. First is the deadline that sometimes are really dead. Like your boss gives you a paper to finish and just give you like an hour. Is it true? No, deadlines that are really dead. Okay, there's the first one. Or relationship with co-workers, your colleagues in work. That's another one. Correct me if I'm wrong again, and tell yourself, she's right. Okay. And regarding relationship with co-workers, yeah, we cannot help really that there might be some issues with regard to our office mates, our colleagues, our co-workers. But listen to this. My advice is just to do your job well. Do your job well. Don't mind other people if they cannot help you or they're not helping you. You cannot please everybody. Okay. Your job is just because you owe your boss, your company, a job well done. That's what you will do. Okay? That's the second stressor. The third is all about relationships. What relationships am I talking about? Relationship with your husband, relationship with your wife, with relatives, with friends. It's not a perfect world. You are not perfect. Your wife is not perfect. Your husband is not perfect. They do have their flaws also, and they also have mistakes that they commit. They commit mistakes because they're not perfect. Only Jesus Christ is perfect. Okay? Now, the only thing that I can give you an advice is that let communication work. Okay? Because communication is the key to all relationships. Took it out. Okay? Argue with your husband, argue with your wife. But supposed to be the ending is you get to terms with the whatever is the issue that you are experiencing right at the moment. Okay? The last but not the least, what is the stressor, the greatest stress that we are experiencing right now? It's this pandemic. Okay? Why it's a stress? Because there are people who lost their job. There's loss of lives. There's not enough money. But guys, if you like think of it, sulk in a corner and try to do things on your own and trying to do and accomplish things, you will just feel frustrated. Because as we said, stress, I've already mentioned it, stress comes from trying to do it all on our own. But remember also, peace comes from putting it all in God's hands. Okay guys, I hope I shared to you an insight or insights that you can get and can probably help you with the stress that you're feeling right now. Once again, thank you for watching, and don't be stressed out. Okay? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, like, and share it to your friends too. And don't forget to subscribe because I need subscribers. Okay, bye-bye.